السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سعيدة بوجودي معكم اليوم. I really appreciate being part of this amazing event. I got the pleasure of meeting Roberta almost a year and a half ago, and I was happy to contribute to the research, and I look forward to seeing the results later today, inshallah. Today I'll take you through Ooredoo's journey in human-centric leadership. Just by show of hand, can I know how many of you are from Ooredoo, an employee? Perfect, thank you very much. Happy to share with you our experience, our learnings, and the dedication that our human leadership, human-centric leadership builds. The people here didn't have to come. It's 7 p.m. They've had a very long working day, but that shows kind of the values that we have at Ooredoo. I think I'll just show a few slides as well. So we'll start with the normal question. Why do you think people leave their work? Just shout out the reasons. Indeed, it actually drills down to leadership. Actually, research shows 80% of people leave their leaders. They don't leave their organizations or their jobs. And that shows you the importance and the impact that leadership have on everything. And it's again the human-centric leadership that makes an impact. Why is it important? One of the common reasons that we look at human-centric leadership is it helps us attract and retain talent. It's a key driver for us to be able to differentiate our working experience. And great leadership also fosters a dynamic workplace where people are eager to innovate, add value, challenge the status quo, and add a bigger value to the shareholders holistically. People are not afraid to challenge ideas, to speak up. They have a safe space. They don't go with the flow. They actually challenge the flow and add a bigger value. And that's what really human-centric leadership is all about. When we talk about our employer value proposition, basically we inspire growth journeys. We believe in the untapped potential of people. Each individual is unique. They have a lot to offer. It's about the leader to actually unleash this power and really give everyone the space, the trust to add value in their own way and in their own unique philosophy and way. We have a firm commitment to investing in our people. We were among the few companies that never cut training budgets and development budgets. Not during COVID, not when numbers are not going as planned. Investing in people is something we continue to do. It's not the budget that we touch when we look at efficiencies, and that's a big differentiator. People come to Ooredoo to learn, to grow, and that's something we are very proud about. So really, developing our people unlocks a lot of innovation, collaboration, productivity that helps us reach the targets we always want to achieve. When we talk about the HR mission holistically, Ooredoo grows by growing its people. So we look at our values are caring, connecting, and challenging. We look at what can we do to help our employees deliver their best experience to their stakeholders. As you know, research of course shows people who feel empowered, people who are engaged, deliver better results holistically. They deliver better results, they add to the bottom line directly, they offer better customer experience that eventually makes your brand excel. For people who don't know, Ooredoo, of course, is a Qatari proud company that operates in 9 different markets outside Qatar. We're in Southeast Asia, in Middle East, and North Africa. So when we talk about human leadership, what does it mean and why is it important? When we talk about this, basically, it's about mainly prioritizing empathy, allowing space for collaboration, and really integrate what we do in every action, in every policy, in every procedure that we have. We create a culture where everyone feels heard and they feel that they add value day in and day out in every interaction. When we talk about telecom industry specifically and why does it matter, we talk about empathy, inclusivity, collaboration, adaptability, flexibility. That's a unique definition. Why is it important for telecom specifically? We're no longer just a telecom company. We're actually a very smart digital infrastructure company. We are expanding beyond traditional telecom companies into data centers, fintech businesses, infrastructure companies, and sea cables. So we're no longer just a telecom company. We're a bigger technology company. And again, technology is very fierce. Competition in these industries are very fierce. So it's very hard actually to attract talent and retain them. We're attracting talent in the AI field, for example. Our partnerships, including the partnership with NVIDIA, for example, helps us to bring best in-class, talent from all over the world. They are actually competing to, actually get jobs here in Qatar with us because they know that this company will allow them to grow. There is enough room for innovation. There is enough room for them to grow and learn and add value and see the value that they actually will bring to the organization. We celebrate success day in and day out. Achievements are celebrated. Mistakes are even acknowledged and learned from. So we also have a safe space for people to make honest, simple mistakes that, honest mistakes, that help them to grow. And we actually celebrate these learning through projects, through learning examples that, we allow people to share what went wrong, how can we learn from it, and how can we not repeat it in the future. So we're also allowing that safe space for people to come front, and rather than hiding things under the table and having a bigger negative results eventually, people are okay to come and talk and share learnings with each other, and we celebrate these successes or failures equally as a learning opportunity holistically. When we talk about the business context and why is it important for business to have a human-centric leadership, basically, as I said, engaged employees end up providing better results holistically. A culture of a company that fosters certain values around innovation, diversity, where people actually feel their opinion matters. And again, we have a very nice slogan that I use a lot with my team as well. We disagree, but we all commit. Every opinion matters. When we agree on a direction, we all commit to that direction. There's no I in a team. There's no I in we. Yeah, whomever wins and what idea wins eventually is the best for the company, and we all commit to that. When we talk about some of the initiatives as well that I'll be sharing here, that helped us actually become more human-centric in our leadership is trainings around emotional intelligence. So we take the leaders in our organization and put them through a one-year program where they understand how their well-being impacts how they lead, how their sleeping patterns, how their moods, how their interactions day in and day out look at this. So we're not shying away from the concept of well-being as well, mental and physical. In some companies it's a taboo, you don't talk about this. No, for us we actually openly and encourage leaders to first of all be aware of their own well-being and how it impacts their leadership, and also have provided them with training to diagnose when someone is not well within their team or under a lot of stress or not, having some issues in their personal life that is impacting. So we help leaders as well kind of see the signs of this and provide solutions to help employees so they don't feel that there's a burden or a barrier for them to add their biggest value holistically. Again, it links to our caring and connecting and challenging values. We also offer a lot of opportunities for cycles of feedback, two-way feedback, up and down. So leaders give employees feedback and employees give this feedback back to the leaders through 360 feedback cycles, through the annual performance management cycle, and through a lot of engagement surveys. In fact, we just 3 days ago saw the engagement survey results across our footprint, and 95% across 7,000, 8,000 employees who participated actually has grown positively in every metric. This didn't come from an empty effort. This came from last year's result. We took where areas are of a concern for us, we needed to develop in certain areas. We put action plans, and it all started with the leaders, actually day in and day out, being aware of what actions, what impact does it have on the people, and really making sure that the workplace and the environment we offer, first of all, is consistent. The experience for an Ooredoo Maldives employee is similar to the Ooredoo Qatar employee, is similar to the Ooredoo Algeria employee. That's, again, very important for us. And we offer this learning experience for everyone to share their practices and look at it as an opportunity to also share and take one application from one place to the other. The environment, the workplace, how we design certain offices. We have well-being days, we have green spots, we have areas for exercise, we have gyms in some of our offices. So we offer a lot of these facilities as well, so people really enjoy coming to work and staying at work. That's also very important. So if we talk about how can other organizations basically use this, I think fostering a culture where empathy is actually recognized and encouraged, encouraging collaboration, and creating a feedback loop where employees' opinion matter in every decision that impacts their working culture and workplace holistically. And this has helped us. If you see our numbers, they're all published. You see our amazing results year in and year out. I've spent in the organization 19 years so far. I have many colleagues who have spent 10, 20, and some of them actually 30 years in their career within Ooredoo. And that's kind of the environment we're always happy to have, that people come, and we call it the Ooredoo family. People feel very loyal, very attached to the organization, and they feel that it is their second home. So this is, in a nutshell, what I wanted to say. If anyone has any question, we have a networking session later on. I'll be happy to answer anything. Thank you very much.